everybody, it's Amelia, and I haven't seen you guys in a while. Wonder what's different. I just can't put my finger on what's different. I mean, I do have brown-green hair and a bob. Look! It's a ski helmet with ears. I made myself. Beep. Anyway. Yeah, so my big thing is skiing. We started last season. Moxie, get off Mama's treasure box. Come on. So, you like to be in everything, don't you? Oh. Alright, so last season, Joel started skiing, and it became like a really big thing. So now we are skiers. Here's my dorky ski journal with all our wonderful ski stuffs. And last year we went first to Ober Gatlinburg, and that was fun. Not really, actually. It was like a what is it? It was a little white trash and touristy, but it would give us, you know, flavor, and I had fun. We went with Brandon and Candace, who are now engaged. Very exciting. And then we went to Sugar Mountain, and that's when I started having a lot more fun. We went to Sugar Mountain in North Carolina, and we went like 5 or 6 times, right? But we always rented our equipment and all that kind of stuff, so it was like whatever. But then this year, boom, we bought skis. So here's my skis. There's Joel's skis. There's Joel looking like a stormtrooper. There's me as a cat. So all the beautiful sights. And here's the deal. I went from not skiing at all to having to learn how to ski. And I went several times to like ski school at places when we went places. But I really, really struggled with getting it. But finally, on the last trip last season, I figured it out. And I'm going to take this off. There you go. Now you can see my greasy hair. Gotta take a shower. Still doing a little bobby thing right there. That's nice. So I figured it out on the last trip of last season, and I was like, oh, and that was like almost the last day of March last year. We had a freak snowstorm. Usually you can't ski that late in North Carolina. So I live in South Carolina, but we go to North Carolina to ski, obviously. So when I came back for the very first time to ski, it was like the day after, the day after Thanksgiving. So 2 days after Thanksgiving, we went to Sugar Mountain with our brand new skis and our new stuff, and I picked it right back up, as if like I had just started doing it again from the last time, and it was wonderful, and I got like I got a lot better, and then then what happened? Okay, let me look. I'm gonna look at my cheat sheet here. I know we went to Sugar Mountain, and then like 12 days later or something, we went to go see Magnotta Lane in Boston, and they were amazing. And then we drove up we saw them in Boston, Massachusetts. And then we drove up to Maine, and we went to Sunday River in Maine. And I met Eddie the Yeti. There's me and Joel. That's us together. Joel wears an orange strap sometimes to help me find him, and then I have the cat ears to help him find me. Oh my gosh, the first time I got off the first lift, the lowest lift in Maine, it took me forever to get down from that little bunny hill because it was so much higher than North Carolina, and the view was so crazily huge. It was like being on the edge of a cliff. Like on the edge of like a skyscraper, looking down at other skyscrapers. It was up so high. And so I got down the bottom of the hill, and I had to take like a Klonopin because I was just like freaking out. It was like panic. So I did that, and it was so fun. It's funny, like skiing is such a friendly sport that like people constantly give you little hints and tips, and you know, like the first day at Sunday River, this guy who used to be a ski instructor, he's a, you know, older guy. He actually came down the hill with me a couple times and was like telling me about switching my weight on my skis and using the edges, and if I'm going too fast, I could go on two of the same edges and then edge back up the hill again to a stop. Huge. And every single time I've skied now, you know, I've gotten better and better. We skied like 4 days, 4 or 5 days in Maine. And it was the first time I've ever been in an outdoor pool in the winter. It was kind of cool. You go into like a portal in the gym locker room, and you go out into the pool. And you have to get out of the water, walk a couple steps over, and then get into the hot tub. And that was pretty crazy. This was a ski in, ski out resort. It was called like Grand Summit. There's pictures from the Magneto Lane show. That was cool. And then I like to collect the little maps too. And then not too long after that, we decided to spend Christmas at Snowshoe. So we drove to Snowshoe like December 23rd, and then we skied Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And I made a lot of friends, actually, because, you know, the helmet with ears, when you talk to somebody, later in the day they run into you, they know who you are again. It's because, you know, everybody looks the same on the ski hill practically. I mean, like, there are every once in a while like a crazy jacket with some butterflies or something, and you might, oh, I can see that person again. But I met a woman who kept doing the bunny hill, and I was like, you want to go on a green trail? And she's like, I'm afraid. My husband wants me to do that, but I'm really afraid. So I took her, and it was so amazing. It was so great. And then Snowshoe was really cool. It's like the map, and we stayed at the Soaring Eagle, which was really nice. And then when we got back home, we couldn't stand it. A week or two later, boom, we were back at Sugar Mountain on January 3rd. And then we decided to go try Wolf Ridge in North Carolina. That's a one-day thing. You can just drive up there, get there when they open, ski all day, and then drive home and get in bed that night. No big deal. So we skied the Wolf. We've now been there, like, I've been there twice. Joel's been there like 4 times. The last trip, we almost didn't make it up the hill. It was crazy. Try taking a 98 Acura up a mountain in a 1-lane road where there's no side rails and you could just slide off. It was horrendous, but still fun. But we've been several times to North Carolina in January, and but February we got to go to Colorado. Yeah, so we flew to Colorado, to Denver, and we ate at True Food restaurant in Denver, which is a Dr. Weil restaurant, which we love. And then we went and we checked into our condo, and we stayed at Winter Park. We skied for 3 days there, and then we took a day off to get to the next location where we went and stayed at Vail. And we did Vail for 1 day. I didn't like Vail. It was a little too shishi foo-foo for my taste. So the next day we were like, well, why don't we go to Beaver Creek? Because they're like, you know, same company. And so I loved Beaver Creek. It was magic. But a lot of you people are friends with me on Facebook, so you've been seeing that I'm already like obsessed with skiing. But I thought I'd share it with the rest of you guys that are like, oh my gosh, I accidentally, on my last day toward the very end of the Colorado trip, I actually accidentally hemmed myself into a black diamond mogul that there was no other way to get down. I had to go down it. And I did it. And the first part of the trip, when we were like at Winter Park for 3 days, we were there with Joel's 2 of his college classmates that were really good close friends. One lives here in Greenville with us, and the other one lives up in Boston. So this is me on a ski trip with 3 guys who can ski very well, and it's only my 2nd season ever skiing. I had to really up my game. I actually, at one point, I have like an app that like tells me the speed and, you know, height and all this stuff. At one point, I got up to 33 miles per hour going down a hill, which is pretty amazing. That's really fast. So yeah, old dogs can learn new tricks. I learned how to ski. So right now, the reason why I just decided I was going to make this video is I'm packing up our stuff right now because we're leaving today when Joel gets off work. We're going to Sugar Mountain, and we're going to ski Thursday at Sugar Mountain, and then Friday at Sugar Mountain, and then Saturday at Beach. And the only reason why we're doing Beach on Saturday is because they're the only one with a high-speed quad, which is a fast lift. And after you've been in Colorado and perfect snow and all the high-speed lifts, we went to Wolf like a week after that, and literally this is what it felt like on the lift. It was going like this slow, like this. Like I could run. I checked my app. It was literally going 1 mile per hour. 1 mile, and that's like horizontal speed. Not if it were like a vertical speed, that'd be fast, but horizontal. Oh my gosh! Whereas like in Colorado, it goes like 10 times further, 6 times faster. It's crazy. So, yeah, it got me a little spoiled. And all that beautiful snow. Anyway, this is too long. I gotta go. I just want to tell you guys that I love skiing. It's my new jam. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.